Well, fellas, I have no idea how to really start this video, but here it is. My very own Honda Grom. I literally just bought this from the dealership today. It is Black Friday. I've bought many things on Black Friday, from good deals on video games. It's when I bought Overwatch on my Xbox One back in the day and whatnot, but not today. Today we bought a Honda Grom. My Honda Grom. This is such a big moment in Big Soup history. Never before have I owned a vehicle myself. Like, you know, like it's mine. Like, you know, with my own finance, my own work. You know what I mean? Like, I've had, my folks help me with my car. Like this here, this is my own bike, my first bike, the Honda Grom. Take this in, just take it in. It's got a few fingerprints on it from, idiot kids all touching it and stuff, but that's fine. I'll wipe them off. But here it is, the Stuntmobile. Now, I'm not going to be doing any stunts on this for a while. It's got a 600-mile break-in period. There's no rev limit to it, really. They just said gentle driving, basically. Like the owner's manual, in other words, it said gentle driving. So, like, don't, go full throttle or avoid full throttle. Don't take it, like, to red line and things like that. So I'm just going to gently drive it for the first, or ride it for the first 600 miles or so. And then, do an oil, I think you do an oil change at the end of 600 miles. And after that, I think it's broken in. My goodness, man. This is crazy. This is my bike. And it's the color I wanted too. Man, that's insane. I am absolutely thrilled. Let's give it a little start. I mean, I already drove it here, so it's warm, but starts right up perfectly fine. Full tech or full screen, no analog. I like the analog on some bikes, but this is a very nice display. Got your gear indicator, got your fuel gauge, your rev counter, your speedo, you got your miles and your miles per gallon. Full LED pack. The whole works. LED brake lights. Oh wait, I forgot. Turn signals are not LEDs either. But looks like the running lights though are. I don't know. I really like this bike, but without further ado, let's go ahead and ride this around some, shall we? By the way, I've never noticed this, but when you're breaking in a bike, or anything really, I'm assuming, but especially bike, it has a lot of smells. First thing you're gonna notice is how smooth it is. This clutch is so light, and it kind of engages right here at the beginning. Sorry if there's a lot of wind noise, it's a bit windy today, but yeah, the shifter feels pretty crisp, I should say. There's a lot of play in it though, like, in between the gear changes, but it's nothing crazy. The throttle is very smooth. It feels so nice. I guess this is a second gear turn. Oh, it could have been first. Yeah, this thing is so... The seating position, the bars are a bit, not low, but they're really close to you, which is great if you're like under 6 foot. I'm 6'4", or just under 6'4". All intents and purposes 6'4". One thing you'll notice is the handling of this bike. It's very, not top heavy, I should say, but it feels so different. Like, I mean, obviously it's a different kind of bike. It's a mini bike, but let me see if I can make a really sharp turn here. Oh yeah. No wheelies yet. For one, I'm not good at wheelies yet, so I would absolutely wreck this thing if I tried wheeling it. 2, we're in the break-in period. And 3, tertiarily, I got to get the what's it called? Basically a sub cage. I got to get that for this bike, which we will be getting the sub cage. This will be the Stuntmobile for sure, but right now it ain't living up to its name. Right now it's just a little, we're gonna let these guys go. Oh, one thing also notice is the shifter, it plays a lot, even like when you're in gear. So like a lot of shifters I've ridden on bikes, like once they click, they're like there. This one has some play. Now it does shift. Yeah, it does shift. It just takes some getting used to. All right. I can't go full throttle, but it moves. You know, it moves. This is so insane. I mean, it's not insane, but it's insane that it's mine. I can't believe this. I gotta speed up. I'm not used to this slow of a bike. I'm really not. So this is gonna be interesting. I'm not rev matching the downshifts yet because I'm just trying to break in this engine, have it get used to it. But yeah, you could smells like that. It kind of smells like a new exhaust kind of smell. It's probably some of the lubrications from the factory burning off and stuff of that nature. This bike is so quiet. It kind of sounds like the 250 like dual sport, you know, with it just sounds a little bit quieter because it's tinier, but it makes the same sound effects. I really wish I could do full throttle because it's up to temperature. I'm sure it is, but you know, I gotta. Another thing you notice is just how slow it is. I mean, like when you're riding it, you're like, oh yeah, it's a slow bike, right? But then like once you get it up to speed, you're like, I'm still only going 38. I gotta go faster. But like, which wouldn't be a problem if this was breaking or broken in. But because it's still breaking in, I don't want to push it. You feel like you have to go like 80 miles an hour. Like I'm tucking like I would going like 80, you know, plus, but I'm only going 45. That's what I'm saying. Like I never understood this about like slower bikes. Like, you know, I hear about this all the time where they're like slow bikes, like, you know, they're fun to ride because you have to like absolutely pin it. I understand it now. I really do. Like, but like I said, I wish I could accelerate this harder, not because I'm trying to race, but because I just want to get up to speed, but it's still breaking in. There's a little bit of a vibration on the D cell right there. I'm sure it's normal. I mean, this is a brand new bike. So everything you're seeing right here is like the first thing I'm doing. So if this engine has any problems, I did nothing. This camera is proof of that. Oh, another thing too, this suspension is really, the maximum weight's like 309 pounds. I'm 265 or whatever. So You know, I haven't weighed myself in a while, so I might weigh a little bit less than that or whatever. But, you know, point is that it's been a while, or it's I'm a little heavy, but I'm by no means overloading this bike. So this weight being the way it is, or the suspension the way it's handling, is probably pretty characteristic of how it is. Oh, also, if you're tall, your knee's probably going to hit this handlebar with full turn. But you only go full lock, like, you only go full lock really when, like, you know, you're like tiptoeing pace. Yeah, this smells, man. The smells. It smells like, I don't even know what. It doesn't smell like oil. It just smells. All right. Stay tuned. We'll be back shortly. Yeah, sorry about the wind noise, people, but what can you do? This thing is not that crazy. I'm just super excited. But man, it may not be like crazy fast, but man, this thing is so much fun. Like just how tiny it is and like how quick it turns. It's actually impressive. I understand what the Grom life is all about. I'm part of the Grom life now. Yeah, just take this in. Just take that in. I got to get matching gloves. I already got a matching helmet. I just need to get matching gloves. But dang. I just can't get over this is mine. That's crazy. Imagine this with the sub cage. I mean, no, don't imagine it's going to be crashed up, but it'll be fun. This bike is definitely going to get its smiles out of it.